G'day guys, welcome back to the show. We're your hosts. I'm Rob.
Oh, Matt.
And I'm Rob. I'm Brian Farr. No. I thought we were going to... Oh, anyway.
Throw the old
Anyway.
spanner in the legs.
I am Ryan.
Using your real name. We're at episode 43.
43.
43.
flies.
We're trying to think of something really cool to do on the 50th episode, I reckon.
I've got an idea.
When it comes around.
Naked.
Naked. But naked.
Pants off 50.
Yeah.
Pants
I
off
have
50.
pants off in my shirt. Fucking no, that's...
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not a great looking chassis at the moment.
Nah, just shirtless, and we'll all shave a big 50 into our chest
50.
hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could too.
Oh, how good.
Well, off the top of the show, I just want to show our appreciation to everyone that went out and got themselves a promo pack from Wilson's Brewhouse. That is unbelievable how quick they sold out, which I'm very happy with. I kind of knew they would because we had some interest beforehand.
Yep. Yeah,
But,
I had people lining up for cartons, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Send us a carton.
They
It doesn't work that way. Sorry.
yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but she said that she might have to do it again. I said, yeah, I think you might have to. I think you might have to because
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the people that missed out, plus I think the people that are going to receive probably want more as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be awesome. It's just good business for everyone.
Yeah.
And like we said, like this is non-profit for us. It's more profit for Wilson's Brewhouse, and that's what we wanted. And we're just happy enough to be part of it and have our own beer, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, literally. I'm excited
So, yeah.
for having the actual lime already in the actual beer itself, rather than when you drink Corona, you
Yeah.
put a wedge of lime in there.
Yeah.
Well, she's sending us out. I think she's just going to be us three. This Mexican seasoning stuff that you rim the glass with.
I've
And
seen
she likes
a couple of their videos with it, yeah.
Yeah, and she said to try it with that, and she reckons it's unreal. So I wouldn't mind giving that a go as well.
Rimming.
Good old rimming.
Oh,
But yeah, when we
well done.
once we get the beer in our hands, we'll hopefully. I would love personally to be able to do a beer review live with her on the show, explaining everything that she did. Because she said she's going to put another brew down, and this time she wants to film it all properly, so it's all
Yep.
so from start to finish and all that sort of stuff, which I think is going to be really cool. But yeah, I'm so keen. I'm so keen on getting this beer in my hand so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to wrap my lips around it.
I was just about to say, I want to kiss
wait.
on the lips.
Oof.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait just having a can just in the background all the time. It's going to be so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Come in and just smell it pre-podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah. She sent me a photo tonight. She's making muscle shirts as well with the logo on it. I'm like, I'll take one of them. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
for
should
sure.
shave my arms. Fuck.
But I'm so keen on the whole thing, the whole pack. Because like I said, because Sam even got one herself, and I said to her, oh, she'll probably send like all ours together, and she goes, fuck that. She goes, I want my own. I'll have my own postage. She goes, I want my name on it. I'm like, calm down.
Brilliant.
Yeah, nah, so keen, so
I'm
keen.
very excited.
That should be very, very good. Just looking forward to the review, just
Yes.
the excitement of just opening it at the same time and...
Yeah, like not trying. Because
Yeah.
I was like, at first I was thinking, oh, maybe we could just have a can, like just us three on camera, just having a can before we
Yeah.
do the review. Then I thought,
Yeah.
no, that'll take the specialness away from it when we do have the proper episode with her on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I said, while
yeah.
we're sitting there talking about it, she can explain the process and everything she did, what she put in, all that sort of stuff. I'm sure she's not gonna give away everything, but like the how she got the lime and all that sort of stuff, flavoring and all that. Because like we have no idea. Well, I've done homebrew
Yeah.
before, but fucking hell,
Yeah, isn't that just
not
a
to that
packet?
extent. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, literally.
Cooper's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
It's like all
turned out
those,
crap.
like, you go to the pub and like the chefs are making the palmies from scratch. It's like, oh, yeah, I buy frozen meals occasionally. I've had a palmy at home.
Yeah, that's right. We can do that. I'm pre-made fucking
Yeah.
schnitzels. You just get to warm up.
Throw a bit of ham down and some fucking tomato sauce.
Some canned tomato.
Oh, in saying that though, some pubs you go to, you can tell that they fucking got some of those pre-fucking done schnitzels and oh,
Oh yeah, you can
like,
tell.
you're
yeah,
charged
yeah.
$20 for this gun?
Yeah, the old PFD schnitzel.
Yeah,
Literally, yeah.
we went out
Fucking-
for lunch today, and there's this new place here called Little Nibbles or something, and
Oh, okay.
we went because I've heard of it before. I've seen photos of it. Fucking the meals look fucking fantastic, and we got like we get like a couple of fucking tortillas, and on the side we got corn ribs, and they come out, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck? It's got like fucking aioli, fucking parmesan cheese, a little slice of lemon you can spray over the top, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is corn. I don't know. Maybe I've done it wrong for too long, but I've never put lemon on a fucking piece of corn before. And we put the lemon over the top and had it with the parmesan cheese and everything like that. And it was the best way of eating corn I've ever eaten in my fucking life. It was so good. I was like, man, I'm never having corn without fucking parmesan cheese and lemon ever again. And aioli. Oh man, this
Oh, wow.
is so good. Yeah,
Can you
it
imagine
was
doing
such a good
that?
mix.
Like, you know, when you get your whole cobs, fucking. I done a, like, as you're saying, corn ribs. You split them into fours, like
Yeah.
down the middle and then down the middle again. Imagine just like doing that with, you know, fucking I don't know, get 5 whole corn, split them all down into fours, and doing like loaded corn with cheese, bacon, fucking like loaded chips, but loaded corn.
Oh
I
yeah,
reckon it'd be pretty sick.
that would be fucking
Yeah.
nice.
I do like
Like,
that. Love my
I
corn.
do like a like a
Yeah,
corn
fuck
and butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
combo.
and this is cooked to perfection as well. Like the corn was, it wasn't too soft. It was just soft enough, and it wasn't
Yep.
too hard where it was just like, oh, this is fucking shit.
Yeah.
And everything, like I said, like everything that was on it was absolutely unbelievable. Fucking, it was so good. And because I got this bit, because there was one bit that was just covered in parmesan, and I'm like, I'll grab that because I know Sam's not a big parmesan cheese person, and I fucking ate that. I'm like, holy shit. I said to Sam, who the fuck would have thought of doing this? Because I never would have thought of fucking putting parmesan cheese on fucking corn.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I've never put cheese on corn actually.
Yeah.
I
Nah.
put sauce on it
Yeah.
when I was doing
That's
it,
right.
but I've never had cheese actually.
There's that
Pretty
aioli
good.
and some other sauce, but I can't remember what the other one was. It might have just been like a barbecue or something. I don't know. It was very
I
light
love a
taste,
good
light
pub
tasting.
style aioli. Like,
Yeah, the
when
aioli
it's good.
was so good. Yeah. I had to have like about 15 fucking napkins when we had the tortillas because it was just fucking going all over me. I hate eating out because fucking hell. I'm just sitting there
Man,
like,
I'm the messiest eater though. I reckon I
Yeah.
can make a mess out of eating gummy worms.
Oh, yeah.
fucking-
fucking hate.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
don't
eaten by
don't
the
take me out
fistful.
eating a Whopper or something. Fucking hell.
Mate, I'm
Waffles are
exactly
the
the same.
worst.
They are the worst. Well,
Yeah.
I find myself, I eat them like, I have a few bites, and then I like turn the burger around and like
So do
Yeah.
I.
get all the
Yeah,
bits
I-
off the bottom.
That's why I don't eat out. I wait till I get home because people be like, "Fucking look at this weird
Yeah.
cunt."
Yeah.
I've had too many bits drop in my beard and shit,
Yeah.
so you got to go around the bottom, lick the bottom a bit, and then come back to
Yeah.
it. Squeeze a bit more out with a couple bites, and then go back.
It's like they fucking when they put that top burger bun on before they wrap it up, they just smear sauce all over.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
and then wrap it up. It's like, come on, man.
Well, when you fucking
Yep.
eat burgers when you piss there, that's the worst. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah.
especially
you don't
especially
care.
just before bed. Fucking hell. You
Yeah.
wake up the next day and it's like, wow, what did I do?
Yeah. You ate a
Those
burger in
things.
2.1 seconds.
Oh, I would have too. It would have just been fucking.
Fuck, I
was
remember,
that one?
I remember a mate years ago. He was pissed that he ordered a pizza, and it was because it was like 1 a.m. Pizza got to him
Yeah.
real quick, and it was fresh, and it was hot as fuck. And he said to me like he ate it so quick, and he could remember eating it, but he had skin peeling off the top of the roof of his mouth the next morning. He just like eaten it within so fucking quick, and it was so hot.
I've never
Oh,
been that bad.
man.
You know where you burn the roof of your mouth? After
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been that bad, but
Fucking
that
hell.
was like that KFC we got the last night in Adelaide. That was fresh as fuck.
Well, that was fresh. Yeah.
And yeah, I paid for it on the flight home.
Yeah.
I don't handle like fucking. Like, I love food. Like food, it's one of the. I'd really say I love food more than I love beer. But like,
Yeah.
throw the two together and
Put them together.
Just
It's
a
insane.
walking fucking balloon of death.
What 5-star chef cooked this? I remember one night we're all fucking smashed and Sam drives through the drive-through and fucking everyone's in the back going, "Oh yeah, I'll get this, I'll get that." And I was like, "I just want a fucking burger, I don't want anything else." Alright.
Yeah.
So everyone's ordered chips and all that sort of shit. So in the front, the bag gets given to me. I'm just talking about like digging into the chips. Just like, yeah.
So what did you guys get?
Sam's like, "You just want a fucking burger, you're eating everyone's chips." Like, what?
I do love. I will admit, like I don't eat a lot of Maccas anymore, just because it fucking always make. But drunk Maccas, and when the
Oh,
chips are
yeah.
fresh, straight out of the fry,
Mhm.
second to none, I reckon.
Hmm.
Like, fuck, do some things for them.
I want to know what the science behind, you know, when you go to the fish and chip shop and you get the bag of chips, and you're in your car, you're driving home, and those first handfuls of chips when they're fucking steaming hot, still in the bag, taste 300 times better than the minute you get home and take them
Yep.
out of the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they dry
What the
up real
fuck?
quick or
But
something.
what is the deal with that? Like, if it
I-
don't matter if you it don't
yeah.
matter if you got a 2-minute drive or a 10-minute drive, that whole drive the chips just taste better than as soon as you get home.
Yeah, they driving home chips are the best.
They're the best. So good.
Yeah,
It's like
I think it's
those
because
driving
you've opened them up as well because you've
Yeah.
got air in them because of what you're mowing away.
Oh yeah.
By the time you get home, it's
Yeah.
like, these are fucking
You
freezing
got that
cold.
smell. You got that smell going
Oh,
through
you
the
can't
car.
not.
It's-
Heck, you have to be
Oh,
a
you
fucking
have
animal
to.
be, if
Yeah,
you
but-
have to be an absolute animal if you could drive home and not touch a fucking chip in that bag when
That-
you can smell how good
That
they
qualifies you for a sociopathic, I reckon.
are. Yeah, that's
If you can
right.
smell,
Yeah.
if you can smell hot chips and you're not digging in on the way home.
I'm gonna wait till I get
Yeah.
home, and then I'm gonna
Do you
murder.
find it
everyone.
Like, I know you probably find it a little bit different because having kids and whatnot, everyone's got to, I don't know, when I eat food, like whether it be at 8 o'clock at night or at midnight when I have dinner, I have to, I'll get my food out of the air fryer or whatever I'm doing, maybe I'm reheating something in the microwave, but I cannot start eating until I find a show that I want to watch on TV or something on my phone until I get, it needs to be already playing and then I can start digging into my food.
Yes,
Like,
I used to do that when I lived by myself and I didn't have the kids with
I
me.
don't know why.
Yeah,
100%.
I can't do this. And then I seen in a video today that, like, this is what made me think of it. He's like, this guy's like, what do you mean you can't eat without watching your favorite TV show? And he's like, well, could you go for a shit in your own toilet without taking your phone? He's like, oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm
get you.
the same as well.
Yeah, fuck that. I've put off taking a shit because my phone's flat. I'm like, I got to charge this for 5 minutes before I go take a shit.
Oh, there's nothing worse than you go to the fucking toilet.
I'm not fucking-
I actually did. I did this today. I was doing a piss, and I'm like, fuck, I need to shit. Fucking hell. So as soon as I finished taking the piss, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get back, go grab my phone, go back to the toilet.
Yeah, I've done that. I don't want to be alone with I don't want to get to know myself in there.
Yeah.
I need to fucking watch
Nah, you
reels
get
or
it.
something.
Get enough of that shit when you're trying to go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's funny because
That's good.
I'll sit on the toilet just watching shit on my phone all the time. And I remember as a kid, watching my dad go into the toilet with a newspaper and he's just sitting there for fucking ages. Oh, what is he in there with his newspaper for all the time? And as I've gotten older with phones and that, I'm like, I was sitting there one day and I was just scrolling through my phone, looking at news feeds and all that sort of shit. And it clicked to me. I'm like, that's what he's doing. He's just fucking avoiding everyone.
Yeah, it's alone time.
He's enjoying his fucking time alone.
Yeah.
I seen
Absolutely.
a meme about that. It was like smartphones were invented in such and such, and then it's like the year before smartphones inventing. It's just some guy taking a shit, reading the back of the shampoo bottle.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I'm trying to think, what the fuck did we do in there? When we took a 90s shit. Like,
Oh my god. There's been a lot
toilet,
of
fucking...
just talking to yourself, fucking singing away.
Get to know your hands really well. You're like, where the fuck did that... I always had that
Yeah.
mole on the back of my hand. Fucking, what the hell?
You start
that new?
diagnosing yourself.
Is that new? Is that moving?
I love how women carry on. They're like, I don't know how men can sit there for hours. It's disgusting. Sitting in there with their own smell. It's like, well, you kind of don't smell it really.
No,
Until you walk out.
Until,
You're like,
yeah,
wow, that does stink.
what is that?
Like, oh, wow, I was in there.
It was right in the trenches.
You're like fighting it on the way out, trying to kick back in the bathroom. Get back!
Yeah, you shut the door.
Well, it could be worse. At least it's your own smell. We are
Yeah.
well trained because we've drank in pubs.
Yeah, so,
Go into a tiny little fucking dingy shithole shitter in a pub when someone's fucking busting their ring in there.
Oh man,
And you got to walk through someone else's steam.
You
That's
know, it's
fucked.
nothing worse being out in public at the
Oh, I hate
pub and you need to take a shit.
and
And like, so my bowls club, right? The average age of every lawn bowl there is about, I don't know, fucking anywhere between 70 and 90. And they've only got one cubicle in the men's toilet. So on a big day, every fucking old man's just in there absolutely spraying. And you don't want to get caught on the green thinking, oh, I've got to go for a shit. You fucking
Oh.
don't.
Oh
Mate.
shit.
I've years ago when I was a bit younger, I lived overseas for a little while, and we had a farewell night when I was coming home, and I couldn't miss it. But I was crook. I had a crook guts. Went out anyway. Was still drinking, so it just made everything 10 times worse. So I was having it every 10 minutes. I was off to the toilet, shooting off to the toilet. And okay, in the UK, I was in Northern Ireland. They have, in a lot of the places, they have a bloke, generally, you know, not African blokes, set up in the toilet selling perfume,
no.
handing you
Really?
handing you towels, etc., looking after you while you're in there.
Oh,
So I got to know this bloke pretty fucking well, like
Wait a minute.
pretty well. I'd come in for the 15th time, and he's just got the filthiest look on his face. I'm like, oh, I can't help it, mate. I don't know what to say to you.
Sitting there playing.
I don't know what
food.
more to say to you. So go in there and like,
you like, oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell.
I reckon I went in there for the second time, and he's like offered me perfume again. And he's like, "Oh man, do you want some perfume?" I'm like, "Mate, I'm gonna refuse you now, and don't get me wrong, but you're gonna see this a fair bit." Like, he's like, "Oh, okay."
Hold on. What a fucking job, eh?
Oh, mate.
I don't know if I couldn't do it. I no. Where do you work?
You'd want to have
work
no
in the
sense of
shitters.
smell.
Oh man, you'd probably just come accustomed to the smell of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Oh,
You would.
over in
when
Europe,
you-
like the refugees come over and just do, or the people that have come from Africa, and they just come and do whatever they need to.
Yeah, true. I suppose Europe's a very big fucking migrant area, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and not just African migrants. We've got migrants from. That's one of the things why the UK did their whole thing, because they wanted all the Eastern Europeans to stop coming in and taking everyone's jobs. Blah 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 blah. All of that stuff, because it was so easy to
Yeah.
travel through Europe. You could just go country hopping.
Yeah.
Oh,
As soon as you've got a
it's
European passport, you're in. You're fine.
Yeah, which is. Oh, I'd love to know the stats on that because fucking we're in isolated. We're not basically an island.
It's
We're-
it's fucking. We are. It's different for us. Traveling out of here is hard. Traveling in here is hard. Everything is
Oh,
different when you can
travelling-
when you can hop on a train and go for an hour and you're in another country.
Yeah, how fucking hard it is
Fucking
as your own citizen to get back into the country. Well, it's not hard, but the process.
It's a rigmarole. It is it's a process.
Like, I don't know. I get national security, that type of shit, but fuck, some of the, like, all right, if I went through 2 fucking screening processes, surely I don't have to go for a third.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's, and you know what? Like, I've never got anything to hide, but some of those custom officers have a way of making you feel like a fucking criminal.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
start thinking,
Like, you
fuck,
feel like you've
did
done
I pack something?
Yeah.
It's funny because like, people that look like us I get searched all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I've taken the very comical stance with it. It'll probably get me in trouble one day, but they always pull me aside. I'm like, mate, if I was smuggling drugs, I'd hide it on her, not me.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be the one doing it. Oh,
You're
it's a
gonna
bit
start getting searched
far
now.
too obvious, mate.
Yeah, no, it is it's just like, you get excited, not even fucking overseas, even into, like, national travel is
Yeah.
fucking bad enough.
Yep.
I don't really notice that much difference between going overseas. They still screen you, they still fucking make you walk through all this shit. It's just less people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been
I
overseas
hate
for a while.
Like, I hate international travel. Like, fucking, I hate being on a, like, to be honest, that flight from Brisbane to Adelaide, that's probably my max that I'm comfortable with. Anything after that, I'm like, fuck, get me off here, cunt. I can't
Mate.
sit in one spot for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Man,
It says, yeah, I don't know.
I've
Especially
done,
next to people.
man, I've done Adelaide to Abu Dhabi, to UAE to Ireland, like, and back again, like 5 times with kids. It's fucking insane, man. One of those flights is 13 hours, man.
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucked.
I
Like, you need a week to recover.
yeah,
I need to get sedated. Fucking hell. I could
yeah,
knock down
fuck, that's not a
right
bad
now.
idea. A couple of endone or something
Fucking oath.
on the way over. But then,
Like, the flight's bad enough as it is. It's just, you know, when you've got small children involved, that, you know, it's hard to sleep as it is, and then you got that in the mix. It's fucked.
yeah,
Completely fucked.
I tell you, next time I book a trip anywhere on a plane, I'm gonna fucking pre-book my seats. I'm gonna get in as early as possible and right near the shitter, because it doesn't matter. I could shit before I hop on the plane, or I could piss before I fucking hopped in the shower. But once I hop in the shower, I've got to piss again. As soon as I sit down, I'm like, fuck. It's too early to stand up for a piss, surely. Like, I don't want to be that first person to go to the toilet.
Just
I
don't
think
even go to your seat.
Wow.
Just go in with your bag straight into the toilet.
Yeah.
Just sit there for the whole trip.
Actually, if you walk straight in and go straight to the toilet, people will be like, he's doing a line of coke in there. I'm fucking positive of it.
Yeah, well, either that or he's had the bad McMuffin for breakfast. You know?
I'll never forget this fucking. I was on the plane once, and everyone knows I hate fucking flying. And Matt's mum, she doesn't like flying either, and she had a couple of Valium before she got on there.
Yeah.
And
Fucking hell.
before the plane even started taking off, it's already kicked in for her, and she looks over at me, and she's like, "Rabbit!" Like, this is at the top of her lungs. I'm like, "Yeah." "You want a couple of Valium?" "Calm you down." Like, oh my god, nah, I'm alright.
Got people from 3 rows up going, I'll take one.
I was half pissed. We also look like fucking gems. I was half pissed. I need to grab the freaking on. Bang, bang, bang. But it was hilarious. Ah, that was a Valium.
Oh,
You know what
fucking...
is good? Like, every time I've caught a fly, it's always been fairly early in the morning. Like, I've never had an afternoon, like, except coming back home. I always leave Australia early in the morning,
Yeah.
and I get back to Australia early in the morning, and vice versa. Apart from that Adelaide return trip, but fuck, I love getting to the airport, especially every time I've left Australia. It's winter time, so it's still dark outside,
Yeah.
and you can just see the sun peeking up over the runway, and you're sitting there with a fucking
Getting
pint.
your airport beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously, international airports are the wild wasteland where no one gives a fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Actually, airports in general.
Have you ever
Yeah.
flown? Have you ever flown business class, Crop?
Once, yeah, first time I went to Singapore, I did. It was very nice.
Yeah. So the airport lounge in business class, that is the Wild West. That is, 'cause
Dude,
Robert, you'd love it because they got like
Alcoholic.
I've been in a couple of the smaller ones, not the big boys, but even the smaller ones. They got like a bar, like a self-serve bar with bottles, just bottles in it.
Jesus.
You go through with a glass and get one of everything if you wanted to.
it was so. I had to just drink beer because I'm like, I can't sit here and fucking get on the bourbons.
Yeah.
Because we already had free piss on the plane. I was like, fuck, because I knew I was going to hop off the plane and it was going to be 38 degrees. I'm like, I can't spend my first day throwing up before I get to the hotel. Even being up that high, the alcohol hits you a lot different too.
Yeah, I did it on the way back from Northern Ireland once because I had to go over their family emergency, and it was cheaper for me to get business class flights back on short notice than it was to get normal flights back, unless I wanted a fucking 60-hour layover. I actually got them pretty cheap. Like my flights all the way back here were like $1,800 business class. Anyway, yeah. So I was sitting there at 10 a.m. in Dublin, in the airport lounge with a glass of cognac. It was just fucking, which was disgusting, by the way. I'd never had it. I'd never had it before. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going to fucking upper class. Yuck. Yuck.
It's
fucking
I think it's a
disgusting.
terrible fucking drink. And it's not cheap.
Yeah, it's awful.
Nah. Yeah.
You see those like I said, I've only ever been one bit. I had a beer. Me and my mate had a pint of Northern in the business class when we first seen 2019, I think. Or, yeah, it would have been 19. And we had one beer and we left because like I just felt out of place. Everyone was wearing a suit or business fucking clothes, and like
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I don't belong here at all.
They'll come over and ask you to leave. That's what I felt like.
But they were looking.
Yeah.
The looks. Like, fucking, you want to check his tickets? Like,
this cannot be right.
This fucking bum.
That's exactly what I thought when you get when you're lining up, like they call first class and business people, blah, and you line up and people are like, "What the fuck? What are you doing here?" It's good because when you're in,
Sorry.
What 10 years for these tickets, can't?
when you're in pleb class, like you have to push the button to get a drink, and like sometimes they take some fucking forever to even get to you. Then you have to wait for the cart to come around or whatever. Like I had 3 champagnes before people had even boarded. They just come around and they're like, "Another? Can we top you up?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can."
Keep topping me up.
They keep you nice and lick it up.
Yeah.
Unless you're drinking beer and you're buying like mixed spirits, like with a can of Coke, they pour it for you. But
Yeah.
fuck, they pour it strong.
Mm.
I don't know if it's a ploy to. I don't know. It's all fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. It's literally like the service. I get that there is a class system, but the service is from the same people, which is that much better though.
It is. Yeah, it is. And I love the leg room.
Oh mate, and the seat goes flat. So this is the other thing. Like I timed my sleeps to back in time with Adelaide time, and not zero jet lag, and I get pretty bad jet lag. And it was the fucking most fresh I'd ever been.
Oh yeah, okay. So, fucking that's probably a good thing to fucking learn to do. Actually, there's one thing I suffer from.
Because normally on long haul flights in economy, you just can't sleep. You sleep an hour here, 45 minutes there, because it's like you're sitting like this. It's not a real comfortable sleeping position. But if you can recline, fully flat.
Forever. It's like, especially if you're flying at night. Usually I'm flying at night on the way home. I just hate it. Like I'm sitting there with the pillow they give you, trying to not let everyone hear me crying because I just want to get off the plane.
It's funny, isn't it?
But yeah.
Well, anyway, we went off on a fucking wild tangent there.
Wait.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the script.
That's all we always do.
Oh shit.
So, anyway. Where you go, Matt? Sorry.
Yeah, a slightly different topic. As of tonight, I got a slight bee in my bonnet. I don't know if anyone saw the fucking tribunal results. from the AFL?
I just heard probably about 20 minutes before we come on.
Yeah, so I was reading the article. Dan Houston got 5 weeks. So I got a slight issue because I expected him to get suspended.
Yeah.
That's fine and everything, but this is how far our fucking game's come, and I'm glad they protect concussion in the head and blah 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 blah. But and he chose to bump. But if you really look at it, he hit him in the shoulder, and it was just unfortunate that it was a bit of a whiplash and he hit the ground. So yeah, you've chosen to bump, and that has resulted in him getting concussion. But 5 weeks because you've hit someone in the chest, in the shoulder,
Yeah.
with your shoulder, and like they argued, they said he didn't hit him in the neck, in the head, blah 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 blah. And the fucking opposition lawyer, this is literally, I'm reading it now. She said the lady representing the AFL argued Houston did in fact make contact with the top of Rankin's shoulder and neck, so not the head. Are you right? That's not the head.
Yeah.
We are right. That is not the head. So if he bumps him from the side and he hits the shoulder and the neck, play on. And he doesn't get concussion, just play on. And this lady has brought up, additionally, club medical records show that Rankin suffered an injury to his shoulder's AC joint. So I'm pretty sure you can't get reported for fucking hurting someone's shoulder.
No.
Yeah, that sounds very NRL-like as well.
This is the problem. This is the problem with the AFL media as well. This is why they need to stop hyping things so fucking much up.
Yeah.
Because by the time things get to the tribunal, there's been so many things. There's been so many inconsistencies this year where the same thing could happen probably 3 weeks ago, and the cunt would be getting fuck all for it, and then there's a big stink about it, like, oh fucking, he should have got so much more fucking time, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And as soon as someone else does it, and they make a big fucking deal about it, that poor cunt is going to get everything.
Yeah. And I agree that he should have got suspended because he chose to bump and the bloke ended up knocked out. But there's got to be something in there where it's like, he didn't get knocked out as a direct... Like, he didn't knock him out with the bump. He got knocked out because he chose to bump, but the bump didn't actually knock him out.
No.
The bump didn't make any contact with his head, so he did not knock him out. It was just a result of what happened because of the bump. There was 3 steps to the result, not 1.
Yeah.
Which
There needs to be a bit of benefit of the doubt and common sense with situations like
The
that.
problem is
the only thing they do is, this is the action that you did. We're not going to... And the result was he got knocked out. So...
Yeah.
And then they make up a random number. They go, 5 weeks sounds good.
That's a
You
long
can guarantee. You can see players doing it now. They're too scared to bump. They're too, like, you see a lot of them. They just they let players go. Like, they could easily hip and shoulder and that'd be it.
Yeah.
But they let it go, and this is what's going to end up happening in the AFL. They're going to take it out of the game. There's going to be no hip and shoulders. Fucking people will be barely tackling each other because we want the game to go really fast.
Well,
We're going to turn this game into a piece of shit, and no one's going to be
where we're at.
tackling. Yeah, it's going to
That's
be
where
like
we're
a
at this year.
soccer game, but it's aerial soccer. That's what it's going to be.
So you've got hardly anyone bumping now for the last 4 or 5 years, and now this year they've cracked down on the way you can tackle even. So now you're going to have people not tackling. So like, essentially this is what they're teaching them now at AFL level even is tackle them but don't take them to the ground. So we're going to have a bunch of people. It's going to be like all running over, grabbing them, and that's it. Just like giving them a little hug and trying to not let them handball the ball out. Like,
it's going to get to the point where umpires will, like, as soon as you touch them, that'll be it. They'll blow the whistle and they'll say either ball up or hold the ball. Like, there's going to be no more holding on and pulling them down or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's going to be no priors or anything like that. It's just going to end up being... It's going to be like fucking touch footy. That's what it's going to be. They're going to have little streamers. They're going to have fucking little streamers hanging out their shorts, and they're going to be running along. I've got your streamer. Go, boy.
Fucking league tag.
You know where I think they've fucked up is they've said the tackles where they hit their head on the ground and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
What I think they're going under the illusion that players won't sacrifice themselves to try and get a free kick. No one's going to be silly. No one's going to be silly enough to dump their own head into the ground to get a free kick. Fucking bullshit. They're not.
No, you see it all the fucking time.
They absolutely will because
milking.
They're fucking competitive. They're competitors. They want to win. This is why they're at this level.
And like you see it all
that
the time.
one blows my mind.
They will all play for a free kick if it's there. If they can get away with it, they will.
That's right. They're not going to put themselves in that much danger to get. Yeah, they will. They absolutely will. We've seen it time and time again. But stop giving them that option.
That's right. Exactly.
And put some of the onus back on the other person.
Yeah.
To protect them, because now it goes too far the other way, where you don't have to protect yourself because you'll be protected by the rules.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're completely oblivious.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Jack Viney earlier in the year when he got done for 5 weeks, because he bumped that bloke that wasn't expecting to be bumped, because he doesn't have to expect to be bumped anymore.
No,
he's just
right.
wandering around like he's not even on a football field, like he's in a basketball court.
Yeah. Well, if I don't take this marker, if I just don't look the right way, I know there's someone going to be coming the other way. As if you're not waiting for fucking... all the years I've played fucking football, every time I've gone in the ball, I've never felt like there's no one near me. You always protect yourself. You tense up, you fucking go for a mark, or fucking... And you use your body. You fucking... Even if there's no one there, still use your fucking body.
That's right.
You don't go, let's go.
That's right. You're taught to do that. That's why that was part of technique back in the day. And
that's right.
I just think it's gone too far the other way.
It is. And
Like,
you can't tell
always...
some of these cunts haven't been taught how to play for these free kicks. It's full of shit.
100%. It may not have come from the coach, but even from themselves.
No. Yeah,
they're like, well, I can get an advantage here.
That's right.
We've seen it time and time again. The ducking the head, then lifting the shoulder, driving the head,
dropping the knees.
Now dropping the knees.
Yeah.
Time and time again, because there's always a way around it. It's the same as the rules trying to make the game more attacking. Right? Slightly different subject, but the coaches will always try and bring it back. They will always find a way around it.
Yeah,
no matter what you do, because they don't want to be scored against. Because it all comes back to they're scared of losing their jobs.
Yeah,
it's all a big circle,
Those two things go hand in hand, because I'd imagine it's exactly the same with AFL, but 2 years ago, the NRL wanted to speed the game up and make it more of an attacking game than a defending game.
Yep.
So they got rid of penalties within the opposition's 40.
Yep.
Now it's just a set reset. So you can be on tackle 4, and if your team has done an infringement, there's no penalty anymore. It just gets reset back to tackle 1. So because the game's speeding up, that's why you see more careless fucking tackles and more players getting hurt.
Yeah.
Players are fatigued, so they're going to have a lapse. Maybe they'll put a lazy arm out and collect someone high accidentally. You don't have to fucking... You can go around and tackle around the shoulders, and if your arm slightly bumps up and grazes someone's chin, they know exactly that they've been touched on the head. So they're just going to lay down. And because they're laying down, the referee now has a duty of care to... All right, let's check that. Oh, yeah, his fingernail grazed his ear. Fucking, you're on report. Yeah.
We're in the exact same position in the AFL, because for the exact same reason. They want to speed the game up. They want it to be faster, more fast-paced, more exciting to watch, etc., etc.
And they do it all the time.
But we also don't... We don't want any high-speed collisions. We don't want any dangerous tackles. We don't want any contact to the head. We'll make all these extra rules around it, but we also want it to be exciting and fast and blah, blah, blah. And also, we'll have media that puts that much pressure on the coaches. It's not funny that they're scrutinised to within an inch of their lives, so that they don't want to be scored against in case they lose their job. So there's actually no incentive for them to score, but to keep the other team from not scoring. Mm-hmm. It fucking does my head in.
It's literally got to that stage where you can have a team that's in, the top 4. They've been in the top 4 for 90% of the season, and as soon as they lose 2 games in a row, you'll start seeing media articles. Oh, is the head coach? Is his job coming under fire? It's like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We got too
Teams
many
aren't
fucking.
going to have a perfect season.
We've got too many media outlets now, mate.
Yeah,
back in the day, you used to have the paper. That was it.
Literally.
And
And
so you only had half a dozen blokes writing about the footy. Now you got every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a blog with anything.
Yep, and it comes like money. Fucking everyone trying to make a quick buck of
absolutely
national exposure. It's like
someone trying to break a story or something. fucking
Oh,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It can be anyone. You don't even have to be a newsbreaker anymore. You just have to be a news follower.
Yeah.
I could write an article every week and then post it on Instagram and have my fucking followers jump on board and we'll all pile on fucking
Yep.
the next poor bastard that's going down.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't
Yeah,
take much.
Nah, not these days. Not a bit of controversy. Just fucking say something.
It's like anything, like movies and stuff like that with critics. Like everyone's a critic now. YouTube, everyone it's full of critics, and it stops people from going to watch movies and that. It's like
fucking oath.
If there's a movie franchise that I like, I'm not gonna fucking go. Oh no, I'm not gonna go because this cockhead said it's shit. I'll still go and watch it. If I think it's shit, I'll just say it's shit. I won't go fucking on YouTube going, no, it's shit. Don't go and watch it.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for making up your own. Like, fuck, live. Be responsible for your own fucking thoughts. Don't be thoughtful.
And I've got no problem with anyone putting their opinion out there either. That's fine.
No, that's all right.
But there's a lot of people around that don't put their own opinion out there, that deliberately say what they deliberately try and manipulate the media and manipulate the public. That's where it starts to fucking piss me off, because it's unethical, for one.
Yeah.
And you're playing with people. You're not fucking. It's not a fairy tale. These are people's lives.
No, that's right. This is real life people you're talking about. You're ruining their fucking lives. And they don't realise how fucking ridiculous they're being.
Yeah.
Like one thing that fucks me off is, like, I'm going to talk about Harley. Fucking, one thing that fucks me off the most is that everyone seems to forget how young this kid is. And like they just go hard at him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know he's number one fucking draft pick and all that sort of stuff. And I remember this from Jason Horne-Francis as well when he was playing for North Melbourne. He was always getting shit on and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just think to myself, cunt, you just need to back off. The kid's fucking 19 years old. Imagine if he goes at the end of the year, he goes, that's it, I don't want to play footy ever again. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Imagine that'll be going, that's bullshit.
That's what happened to Tom Boyd. That pressure of being the number one fucking draft pick.
Yeah.
Like, fucked him up.
That's right.
He quit footy after, 6 years?
You can guarantee, I reckon if Jason Horne-Francis stayed at North Melbourne and he played another year for them with under all that scrutiny, I don't reckon he would have survived. I don't think he would have fucking survived, because the scrutiny that he was under was absolutely fucked. And like he was barely getting into the team and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's like, when it happened, they were like, oh, what the fuck? Real surprised.
Yeah.
How you surprised, mate? You still treated him like shit.
Yeah. It fucks me off, especially with the young lads. Like, and like, not just the articles, but the commenters on that. Like, I'm bad for. I shouldn't do it. I'm bad for going through comments, and it fucking makes me fume.
And then I get angry.
I start replying to people. I was replying to people.
Can I please have your address?
I'm sick to death. Like, I understand that people hate Collingwood and blah 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 blah, and I understand the banter and everything, but I'm sick to fucking death of seeing so much hate towards Nick Dacos. It really fucks me off. I'm no Collingwood supporter.
Fucking hell.
But
that's disgusting.
He's a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Who is an absolute fucking jet, by the way. He's one of the best.
That's what it is.
19, 20-year-olds that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
He'd be in the top 3 best players of his age in history of the game, easily.
Yeah.
And I was he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. It's like, just sit back and enjoy it while he's here. Like, his careers are really short.
That's exactly right.
Why can't we just appreciate the good players? Why do we have to fucking...
Why do we have to boo him and fucking try and bring him down?
I love this country, and it's one of the only knocks that I'll ever give Australia is that we are... Tall poppy syndrome is the fucking... is a bane of our country. Like, people just can't stand to see other people do well with. It's fucked.
I've been guilty of that a couple of times, but
so I think everyone. I think we all have as well.
No, we all have.
I've been proven right though.
Yeah.
Thankfully, and
there are certain players that deserve it. To be honest, there are certain players that are absolute cocks about being as good as they are, which they can be because they are
people. Yeah, but fuck, there's also you know, I don't know. I'll never ever be a professional athlete. But if I was, I don't think I'd be a cockhead about it. And that's probably easy for me to sit here and say that, but I just don't think I would.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be known. I wouldn't want to be known as that smug cunt just because I'm good at something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't mind that everyone's got different personalities and all that sort of stuff. It's just it's a sport at the end of the day, and they're also people. So just maybe just appreciate it for what it is instead of trying to tear it down all the time. Like every time there's ever an article about, oh, Nick Dacos had these, and it's like, yeah, but his possessions were shit, and he did this and he did that. It's like, oh my fucking god, who cares?
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. You just said as well. Like their careers don't fucking last long. Like, it goes so quick. It goes so fucking. Like that 10-year period, because it's usually around about 10 years. Fucking that 10-year period goes so quick. It's in a blink of an eye, it's all fucking over.
Fucking no, 10 years if you're lucky. A lot of players don't get real good until they're 27, 28 years old, and they got their primes 4 or 5 years. Even Dusty, like, I think people forget how much he struggled early days.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he got to that 26, 27 mark where he started dominating games, and then he had a 5-year period where he was a gun, and then gone again. It just it is not that long.
Well, there's some players that don't even get to reach their potential.
That's right.
There's fucking guy from West Coast, fucking Venables. Kid could have been a gun.
That's right.
He was in the 2018 grand final the year after he got knocked out, and then just could not recover. He's still fucked now from concussion. It's fucked.
Yep.
And it's not the only one. Like there's been so many of them. Like there's been so many kids that have so much potential, but they just get injury or just something in the game. They just can't take it.
There's all the blokes with ACLs. They've just done ACL after ACL after ACL.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you see him doing ACL, you're like, wow, fucking this is it.
Yeah.
Because just seeing the history behind it, like it's just fucked. It just doesn't. They can't seem to get back to what they used to be like.
Yep.
Well, those same people that criticise players week in, week out, like, you guarantee they've never laced up a fucking boot anyway.
Yeah.
And then they sit there and wonder, like, if they do, like, as you said, it's happened before, and it probably happens a lot more than you'd realise. Even probably in reserve grade, criticism, people just not hacking the social stigma and thinking, well, no, fuck, I can't take this anymore, so I'll stop playing.
Oh, that's
and
exactly
then they still
right.
get shit on for dropping out. It's like, well, fuck, you can't cause this.
No, I've seen a lot of players, and I've played with a few players that you could clearly see that these guys could be something. Like they could easily be on an AFL team and shit like that. But things don't go their way, like drugs, alcohol, all that sort of stuff. That's the biggest factor as well. Like a lot of people they turn to drugs, they turn to alcohol, and like some of these guys, they are absolutely guns on the field. Like you just know that they're naturally gifted. You cunts could have made it. And I remember playing with this kid once, and I was heading towards the end of my career, and he was just pretty much starting. And I was just watching him out there, and he was like natural. I said to him, I said, "Do me a favour, mate." Well, it was at the end of the game. He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Don't ever touch drugs or alcohol." I said, "Just concentrate on playing footy because you are a fucking absolute gun." Anyway, we had a bit of a laugh about it. And anyway, a couple of years later, I find out that he was full drug addict and all that sort of shit. And I was just like, I was so disappointed. Like, man, fuck you could have been anything, kid. Like, you could have absolutely been anything.
Yep.
And that's another thing that comes with, well, I suppose it's not an excuse, but they start getting exposed to, I'm not going to say a higher quality of living, but, you know, with money, different type of living.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Temptations, you know what I mean?
That's right. Yep, exactly right.
Well, that can happen to a lot of the young lads that get drafted, you know?
Oh, exactly.
The ones with the potential that don't ever make it, or they never even play a game on the list, you know? They just fizzle out because footy becomes less important than what they're doing in life, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can have all the, like, fuck you. You know, if you let alcohol take a hold of, you know, your sports career, there goes a professional contract, and you end up fucking having to join a lawn bowls club and play. Well, you fucking play
Yeah,
Rocket
well,
League every Tuesday night.
We're fucking professional athletes over here. We play
We
Rocket
are. Esports, if you watch this, we're waiting for the Olympic call-up in 2028.
Yeah, the fucking Rocket
League.
League
Divi
team
12.
right here.
Divi 12, bro.
Can you imagine? Yeah, fuck. We would be the equivalent of Raygun in Rocket League, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
We'd go out there and Australia would be like, fucking, was this the best they had?
Fucking. I go up to fucking score a goal and accidentally do a backflip or spin out the way. Oh fuck! Sorry, I just did a barrel roll and missed the ball completely.
Literally just about to say barrel
true.
roll 90% of the time.
Oh, I did that the other day. It was hilarious. I'm like, went jump and just hit the ball, but I jumped and went, what the fuck did I just do?
I have nights where it's completely prevalent. Like, I'll just do it over and over again, and it's like
Yeah.
I've forgotten how to use my own fingers.
Yeah.
I'm looking at looking at my own hands, like, what are you doing? What's
What are
wrong
you jumping
with
and turning?
Fucking-
Before we finish this episode, I just want to find out what the fuck's going on with your backdrop there, Crop.
Oh, so I was saying to Matt
We'll
last
see a lot
night.
of Trump.
I had one of my regulars who always stops by the stream and says good day, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to send you a package, but I want you to open it on stream." I was like, "Oh yeah, right."
Oh.
So he sent the big flag,
Yeah.
Make America back again. He sent the shirt when Trump got shot,
Oh, man, that's so gold.
and a Magna hat.
Oh,
I was
wow.
there last night.
That
I
is
changed
gold.
my stream to I put hashtag US politics, hoping I was going to get someone in, but no.
That's gold. Fucking hell.
hell.
So yeah. Yeah, okay.
Kicking
I want
goals.
to know where he got the flag from because it's like I'm like a I don't know. You know,
Is he
not a
from-
Trump one? But
Is he from the
waterproof.
States? Or?
No, no.
Oh, wow.
He's from down Melbourne somewhere. So
So they probably got a
Oh,
lot
good.
of shit down. They probably got a lot of shit down there like that because it wasn't Melbourne like one of the fucking states
Man.
that were full of Trump fucking fans.
I seen the thing today. Melbourne was like in borderline lockdown because there was those neo Nazis
Yeah.
who are against the immigrants and the other side who want the immigrants, and then the fucking Palestinians were in there as well. It was I can't imagine living in Melbourne. I really couldn't.
Nah.
Fucking
I
hell.
don't know, even if I want to go there as a visit. I'd love to go to the grand final of AFL one day, but fuck, that's probably about it. Is it in Melbourne? Yeah,
Yes,
mate.
it's in Melbourne. Yep.
yeah.
For another 100 years.
Yeah, that'll never leave.
Well, it can't, can it? Was it? It's over 100,000. No.
Yeah.
It's,
you know,
it says
100,000.
I think it's about 98 or something that it
Okay.
seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to get 20,000 less and not make the same amount of money just to make the competition fair. Fuck that. Who'd do that?
Oh, that's
No, that's right. Exactly right.
like Queensland.
Who wants
trying
fairness?
to get the NRL grand
Yeah.
final. Like,
That's right.
you can't fucking.
It's only good, like, if there's two interstate teams playing each other in MCG, that's good. I like that because there's no home ground advantage at all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. It's just
Yeah.
fucking. Not, it's just bullshit. If you're a fucking
Yeah.
Brisbane last year, like, you got to go and play on their home deck. So fuck off. It's just garbage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, just build an extra How hard would it be to just build a fucking... Like, they do it for the car racing all the time. Build a fucking... A scaffold-style
Yeah.
grandstand. Like,
Well-
here in Adelaide, we seat 60,000. If you took the hill and put a temporary grandstand in there, like, you could get another 20,000 in there. Optus
Yeah,
in
fucking right.
Perth holds 75,000, at nearly 80,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah, 80. Yeah.
they're tearing down the Gabba.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I imagine they would have to increase the capacity for that.
You would think so.
It is a very old fucking stadium, but like, even when you, well, it's nice, but when you go there, 'cause I've never been there for an AFL match, but I've been
And
there for cricket. There's no
Sydney's
cricket
got
bullshit.
Sydney's got ANZ Stadium that holds 80,000 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where the grand final for the NRL is, and there was talks
Yeah.
about the Premier of Queensland wanted to put a bid in for Queensland to host an NRL, and we did host the NRL that one year because of the COVID thing. Suncorp's only
Hosted the AFL
56,000.
as well in Brisbane that
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh mate, you cannot go from a stadium it's I don't know, 86 I believe Sydney has, and
Yeah.
Brisbane's got 56. You can't
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate New South Wales, but I will always say that's where the final belongs.
Fucking.
You know, any state that has the majority of the teams, you know.
Yeah,
sort of-
it's the same.
sort
Like
of a given.
the MCG and the AFL is it's iconic and blah 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 blah. It would just be nice to be for it to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as you said, the last time there was two teams outside of New South Wales was 2015. It was the Cowboys versus Broncos in the grand final. So not much of an advantage either way.
Yeah, we've been
Even then.
It's been ages in the AFL. The
Yeah,
last
someone
time,
inside.
last time there was no Victorian side in the grand final would have been 2006.
Oh yeah, fuck, that's going back.
Was it 2006?
Would have to be
Be Lions games.
7,
Yeah.
8, 7 and 8 were Geelong. 9 was Geelong and Hawthorn. Geelong and St Kilda. 10 was Collingwood. 11 was Collingwood. 12 was
Fucking hell.
fucking Sydney and Hawthorn, then Hawthorn, then Hawthorn, then Hawthorn.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2006.
Wow, 2006. The Eagles. Let's go.
2000, how good though at that time? 2006, 2005, 2004.
Yeah, I had
There
three
were
grand finals in my house.
Three grand finals with no Victorian team in it.
Yeah,
How
so
was
that's
the
right,
footy
'cause-
this weekend?
They were
Shit.
footy this weekend.
Shite.
Not good for Robert's team.
No,
Port's actually
I'll-
come good.
I'll stay out of this conversation.
We should finish second.
That's good.
Hmm.
Lions are slipping.
I love it.
They
I fucking
can't
hate
believe they lost
Brisbane.
that. See, I
Neither
don't
can
like
I.
the Lions, but I
Neither
hate
can
I hate the Broncos. So, but yeah, Bat's a lot of games this year though decided by a point. I think.
Been heaps
Like,
of
I
close
don't-
games.
Yeah, Essendon have had a couple.
Essendon have had a few. Yeah, it's funny.
Let's talk about today fucking out.
Yeah.
Shit,
I
cunts.
kind of feel bad for their supporters, but also
I
they
did up
get very
until
very
last
uppity.
weekend.
They get very uppity when they're up and about, though.
Well, yeah.
They
That's
probably
why
shouldn't
it's been very quiet down in Brisbane.
be. Yeah.
Well, I guess the Lions still have a chance, but I haven't really heard much from Broncos supporters. Little brother,
Yeah.
if you're watching, fucking hard to hear you from all the way up here.
Yeah.
Watch us get fucking flogged next week and be out of the 8, and I'll be like, anyway.
I live it up this week. That's all.
We had a good win. We were 42-4. Huge over
Oh
the Raiders.
fucking hell, that's massive.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I can't believe there's only 2 games left.
Where's the season gone?
Before
Fucking hell.
finals. Yeah, I know. It
How
just
quick is it gone? Fucking.
full spring next month.
For me, I'm so
Unreal.
fucking glad. I cannot.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, I'm excited.
Still got to
for
get
that.
over Geelong, yeah. Fuck, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
100-point fucking flogging.
That's in Geelong too, isn't it?
Yep.
Lovely.
Fun.
Nah. Having fun at the best of times.
2006 was probably my favourite game there.
We beat Geelong this year in Geelong for the first time since 2007.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a drought.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to
some
win.
weird-
It's hard to win there.
Yeah,
Started
there's some
wins,
weird
yeah.
little hoodoos, eh?
Oh yeah.
Like, take the West Tigers. They're sitting dead last and probably will get the wooden spoon. And the last time, and Cowboys at the time were in the 5th, but they played at Leichhardt Oval, which was the West Tigers' home ground, and the Cowboys have not won there since 2004.
Fucking
Shit.
hell, it's nuts, isn't it, how it happens?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck doesn't even make sense?
And those hoodoos are funny because you know how many teams that's changed over to?
Yes.
Like you've gone
Yeah.
through fucking through so
two
many
generations.
generations
At
of teams. Like teams change enough year to year, let alone over 20 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah.
Yeah, well, that'll be it. after this week for us, thank God, and can move on to start thinking about getting rid of some fucking players in that team.
Yeah. Yeah. Start the
Maybe get
continue the
Montgomery.
rebuild. Yeah.
I think exactly that's who they need. And
They need someone that will change the culture.
Schofield's come out and he said he's happy to stay because he doesn't want to leave Perth. So
Yeah.
and if Brett Montgomery comes in, I'm sure he's going to keep fucking Scully because they were ex-teammates and stuff.
Teammates.
But apparently Brett Montgomery is like a real hard ass. He won't put up with fucking the shit we've been putting out for the last 3 years. So I'm like, fucking get him in, please. Because that's what they need. They need someone. They need someone to come in and just stop letting these standards slip.
Yeah. Yeah. Change the culture. Get back to,
Better
no
winning. Fucking
no
hard-ass,
excuses.
fucking aggressive football.
Yeah. And put winning first instead of the people
right.
first.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly fucking right. Alright, guys. That's going to end it for this episode. And, yes, we'll be back next week with another episode. Not sure what we're going to be doing, but I want to probably squeeze in a beer review before the big beer review.
Yes, probably.
Keep doing beer reviews.
So, catch us on the same beard time, same beard channel.
Yeah. Alright, guys. We'll leave it there and we'll catch you later. Alright, catch us.
Guten Tag.